Welcome back. Today's lesson is about quadrilaterals. And so we have a flow chart here to kind of encompass all the quadrilaterals that we've talked about in this, this part or this unit, starting with all their properties. And then we'll kind of classify what's the outside and what's the inside. So quadrilaterals are just four-sided figure. Trapezoid, one pair of opposite sides that are parallel, consecutive angles that are supplementary, and so there's some different types of trapezoids, like an isosceles trapezoid. So it has the same as a non-isosceles, but then the legs are congruent, the base angles are congruent, and the diagonals are congruent. Kite properties, pairs of consecutive sides are congruent, one pair of opposite angles are congruent, diagonals are perpendicular. Parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel, opposite angles are congruent, and I guess opposite sides are also congruent as well. Consecutive angles are supplementary, and diagonals bisect each other. For a rectangle, parallelogram properties, so same as those, but all angles are 90 degrees, diagonals are congruent. For a rhombus, you have parallel properties as well. Diagonals bisect opposite angles, all sides are congruent, and the diagonals are perpendicular. And then the last one, squares, has the same properties as rectangles and rhombuses, but the small bisected angles are 45 degrees. So now that we have all those kind of mapped out, we can start with our classification. So the biggest umbrella that we have is quadrilaterals. I'm sorry that I spelled it incorrectly. Then from there, you have non-isosceles trapezoids, or just trapezoids, and then parallelograms and kites. And so under the umbrella of non-isosceles trapezoids are isosceles trapezoids because they have more things going on, or more restrictions. Kites don't have anything under them. They're very unique. Under parallelograms, you have rectangles and then rhombi. And then the last is squares that encompasses all of those things that those previous ones have to offer.